All right, man. We're live on the first I guess we're partially video podcast, you know what I mean? Like this segment's going to be video, but the whole episode will also be audio only because there's more segments than this one. But for the people that are just listening to the regular episode on audio, you don't know what I'm talking about. I got this going on film too, and it's my man uh all the way from Austin, Texas. My man, who the artist formerly known as El Guy, is now known as El Duder this week. We don't know what it'll be next time he's on the podcast. He changes his name every time because he's a mysterious motherfucker from the from the from the plains of Texas. No, but we've been having some, working out technical kinks. I wanted to do this first one with video, like a friend of mine, because I knew it was going to be a mess doing setting up the audio and the video stuff, and we've been fucking around for about an hour now. But I think we got it kind of reasonably good. But I don't know if you guys remember. Dude was on the podcast before. We were mostly talking about motorcycle chopper stuff and punk rock stuff. But we're friends in regular life, and off mic, we've had a lot of conversations about weird and paranormal stuff. And growing up in Texas, you experienced stuff that might not be the same stuff that we experience here in New England, and I think it'll be an interesting thing to hear about. So like I know we talked a lot about the house, one of the houses that you lived in when you were younger, and a lot of weird shit happened there. So why don't we jump in and talk a little bit about that? I know you kind of already started doing the intro, but let's just retrace the steps.
Yeah. So shit, how do I break it down? I grew up in a small fucking place called Valley, man. It's 956, right? It's about how do I call it, man? It basically borders Mexico. It's all those like crazy ass border towns. Well,
okay.
We had a ranch like 20 minutes away from the border, depending how fast you drive. And on this ranch, I kept hearing stories from, just fucking neighbors and shit. I thought they were just trying to freak me out or whatever the fuck. But apparently my property had about 250 people that died on it. I mean, people always try to embellish stories, but that's just the side that I got.
But died how? Like in what? Was it like a
it was, I guess, back when they first started mining for oil or whatever the fuck they call it, they didn't replace the amount of oil that they were pulling out with salt water. So apparently that's the thing. I don't know.
Oh, so it was a mining accident, or not?
Yeah,
mining, but what do you call it when you
oil rig?
Yeah, it was a rigging accident.
Yeah, it was a rigging accident. We'll call it that. So it was early on. They didn't know a lot about I guess fucking pulling oil out of the ground. I mean, so the whole thing, it basically collapsed. And I remember as a kid, there was a big fucking crater in my backyard, and it was massive. And I always wondered, dude, like, what the fuck happened here, man? It seriously looked like an asteroid hit. Well, apparently my neighbors are telling me, no, there was an accident there and a bunch of people lost their lives. So I was like, oh shit, that's crazy. But
so the feature of the crater was still there from the blast.
Yeah. Wow. Well, it didn't blow up. It sunk in and it created it's crazy. Just to have this big fucking crater there. I used to just kind of roam around when we first moved there, and I would get freaked out. It felt like somebody was stalking me one day. Not like stalking me, but kind of like how a big cat stalks its prey. Basically, I'm walking to the backyard, and then halfway through the property, I start having a weird feeling like something's watching me. Almost like when you're a kid, and you're trying to fucking you're trying to run for the door because you feel like somebody's chasing you. So you're trying to turn on the light on the way through. You're just fucking hauling ass through the hallway.
And was this at night or during the day?
Broad fucking daylight, dude.
So that's weird because it's more understandable to get like a weird creep feeling in the middle of the night, especially in an area that's like wide open and whatnot. Or like, was it mountainy or was it just wide open like plains or like
it was wide open, straight, a bunch of mesquite trees, tall grass. Man, but coming back to that, I remember when I was in high school, a bunch of buddies that came over to the house, and they wanted to go ahead and, we're riding fucking four-wheelers, right?
Yeah.
And I'm riding my four-wheeler. It's at night, right? Can't see shit. A friend of mine, she had her camera. She's taking pictures, kid shit. And we're fucking hauling ass through the backyard. And as I'm hauling ass on the way back, like from the way back to the front yard to the front, I'm hauling ass, dude, and I feel like something's chasing me. It was fucking weird, man. A friend of mine said it almost looked like somebody was like running behind the four-wheeler, and it felt like something was on the side of the four-wheeler. But
so your buddy saw it?
Yeah, it was a weird shadow. And growing up as a kid, I would see something called shadow people.
Yeah.
And I couldn't really talk about it because anytime that I brought something like that up, my mother used to beat the shit out of me. So. I mean, when somebody beats the fuck out of you for talking about shit you're saying, you tend not to talk about that.
Now, I mean, I know parenting in the 80s and 70s and 90s was a little different. Was it? Did you ever talk to her about that afterwards? Like, were the beatings because she didn't want you to dwell on this stuff, or like, you know what I mean? Like, was there a reason?
She was a Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was. We also didn't always see eye to eye.
Yeah.
So I was a not sheltered kid, but I didn't talk to anybody. I kind of stayed to myself. I didn't really talk to many kids. So when I did get the opportunity to, I would go out there and I would, hang out and try to do what every normal kid's doing, playing outside. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do on this property, but it was the scariest shit growing up for me. I remember this one other time, there are a few other things, that same property I'm on the phone, right, with an ex-girlfriend of mine, Misty. We're chatting it up and I'm walking the whole, front of the walkway. So right before you get on the property, you got to walk like, an acre and a half to get to the house. And so I'm like, just kind of pacing back and forth, walking the distance, talking on the phone. And just to kind of put into perspective, there's trees around these properties, but your neighbors really aren't that close.
Yeah.
Like they could be an acre or 2 acres that way. Towards the back, it'd be 10 acres away, and you would never see anybody. So when you see lights, that's how you can tell where somebody's house is. And these roads at the time didn't have lights, like road lights. So you're in the fucking dark.
Yeah, no street lights, nothing.
Yeah. So I'm looking in the back of my property and I could see this like red light. And I'd never seen this light before, coming from my neighbor's house. So I'm thinking, oh shit, they got they set up a new post. So I'm kind of trying to move my head around, trying to see if I can get a break with the branches and just to kind of distance the light, just to kind of tell how far it is. Scariest fucking thing, dude. I'm doing this shit. And then I start to realize that this other light comes on and it opens up like basically like an eyeball. And they're right next to each other. And then I can see a silhouette.
And like how far from you?
Maybe about half an acre.
Oh, okay. So it's still little.
It was fucking close, dude. I mean, it was enough to where I could see. I didn't see anything breaking the light, but then you start seeing the silhouette. And this property, there's so much bad shit that's happened there. Just weird circumstances that have happened on this property. And in the same area, my sister, man, she lost her fucking finger out of nowhere. We had a big solid wooden door on one of the houses, and the door fucking slams out of nowhere. I mean, it was hard enough to fucking shake the whole house. And then I hear my sister,
like a windy day or nothing, right?
Yeah. And all I hear is my sister fucking screaming, and I turn around, and she was walking out, but she had her hand right there at the doorway. Well, sliced her fucking finger off. It was just weird shit like that.
When just to go back to something you were talking about earlier, when you were riding and you felt like something was chasing you, and like even your boy saw like a shadowy figure chasing you, like what, like did it at a point, did it just dissipate, or did it go away, or did you outrun it? Like what, we didn't wrap that up. What happened with that?
Oh, so there was a weird section of that property. It was like there was basically there was a certain point where they wouldn't pass. So once you would pass that little threshold, they couldn't pass that. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but they just couldn't pass that line. So
certain weird shit like the shadowy people would only stay within a certain perimeter within the property.
Yeah. But there's stories that go back to even one of my uncles, and he never spoke about it, but my mother did. And this is years later, right? But she said once she finally started getting comfortable with talking to me about this kind of stuff, she told me that my brother had already dealt, or her brother had already dealt with that.
Mm.
So he had seen these kind of things, and maybe that's why she didn't want me to bring it up. But
did she?
It was super crazy.
Were you forbidden to go to any part of the property or anything? Was that part of it too?
Nah, no. I wouldn't tell her. Just growing up as a kid, if I ended up telling her, she'd beat my ass again.
Yeah.
I just knew better not to. But with that being said, she finally she used to tell me, like, I don't know how you see things, and I don't. Like, you must be, the evil one, and you're bringing shit. So maybe
she wasn't blaming it on drugs or anything. She was blaming it on being evil.
Yeah, fucking. Maybe it's a big fucking Baphomet on my leg.
It was self-fulfilling prophecy there.
Yeah, right.
So what else? Your sister, were they able to save the finger?
No. It was pretty fucked.
Yeah, that sucks.
It wasn't a clean break. It was like basically a
smash.
I guess from when it like fucking. Yeah.
Yeah. What else? Anything else on in that property or?
Yeah, around that property and then just around the area. So this is going to correlate when my mother finally, from the time where she tells me that to where she finally sees something, because other friends had already told me, and I didn't tell them shit, but they would tell me, hey, dude, last night when we were like fucking around, we were seeing shit. And then I had another buddy of mine. He was hanging out with me. I had a bunch of fucking reptiles back then. He comes over to the house and he wanted to see my stuff. So I showed him all my stuff, but he spent the night and he told me, hey man, last night, like when we were kicking it, there was something in your backyard. And I was like, what do you mean something? Like a dog? And I was just basically trying to avoid the conversation.
Yeah.
And then he was like, nah, man, like it was like some weird person walking around. I'm like, oh, did he walk like? And he's like, yeah, I did this whole weird stance. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I saw. I was like, but the look on his fucking face was like, you know about that? I'm like, yeah, dude. That's why I did the little fucking, it's creepy, dude. Cause I'm going to see if my friend Liz has the photos, but she's the one that I was telling you was taking pictures that day.
Yeah.
All of the photos with me in them have like orbs and all these like weird shadows in the background. And a friend of mine, she had told me, hey, Liz has these photos of you and she wants to delete them because the only photos that you're in are they all have something in there.
Yeah.
Like some creepy shit. And I was like, it's not like I fucking planned it, we're just kids.
So you think they were following you around specifically?
Yeah, that's the weird thing too, because my girl tells me that all the time, man. She's like, hey, dude, like, you bring shit around. Like, shit just kind of like manifests,
Yeah.
I don't know. And I just try not to pay attention to it. I feel like if I put, like, even me talking about it right now, I told her I was going to be doing this podcast, and she's like, just be careful and don't talk too much about it, because anytime I talk about it, it kind of like gives it energy and shit just happens to come out.
Yeah, that's wild. The other interview I did, the girl G said kind of the same thing. Like if you give it energy, it'll manifest more or build up.
Yeah.
And
it's kind of, yeah.
Oh no, sorry, but I was gonna say, what like can you describe what the things like? Because like I'm not used to having video, so being able to see you like show like how it was walking, like was it like translucent or was it like solid?
It was
Like
so
solid black.
for any
Like,
of the other viewers that,
like could you see? I know, like with black with shadow figures, sometimes people say they're translucent. Sometimes they say it's just like solid black. You can't see through it.
So for some of your listeners, if they've seen shit like this, they'll all attest to this. They're darker than black.
Okay.
It's fucking eerie. And when you see something that big, it almost feels like there's
how tall was it? How tall was it?
Like there's something getting sucked out, dude. Like you're kind of like, you're not paralyzed, but it feels like it's like something's almost coming out of you. And it's the nastiest fucking feeling. So it depends, man. I've seen them in clothes that are, my height. And then they're on that property. There used to be like 3 big motherfuckers and they were massive. They just didn't look like people. It just looked like one big fucking hulking beast, dude. I can't explain it. Like it was big. Wow. Like
did I've from what I've heard from other people and from listening to other podcasts, did it have like glowing eyes or anything, or was it just solid black?
Yeah. Well, those were that was what I was telling you before, that red light that I saw that opened up. That's when I was able to actually see the actual full figure. And then that's when I realized that's not a fucking light.
Oh, it was like one of the things.
Yeah. And I went hauling ass inside, dude. And like, I locked myself in my room, and then my mom was right there when I ran inside, like all scared and shit.
Yeah.
And she's like, "What happened?" I'm like, not getting my ass beat today.
Yeah. Mountain lion. There's a mountain lion. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How old? I meant to ask you. Like, were you a teenager around this time? Like, how old were you roughly in this time frame?
Must have been like 16, 17. But I had been like, when that happened, I'd been seeing this shit since I was a kid, man. I used to only see like shadow people out of the peripheral, and it was like a lot of them, man. It was weird, but I tried not to pay attention to it. It was kind of, I would see other shit, like, yeah. It was, I just saw a lot of weird shit growing up as a kid, and I'm not crazy because other people would see this shit too.
Bro, the girl G that was on talked about the house she was in. She saw 3 of them as well. Like, that's why I'm like this. I'm not making this shit up. It's like crazy. Like, it's like, so it's like weird. She saw 3 at a house, but here in Massachusetts. So,
and 3 is kind of a weird number, man. Cause even through my family, we all, like, I saw 3 of these fucking big fuckers,
the
right?
Big ones,
and, yeah. And 3 is like a bad number in my family, dude. I'm not saying like, oh shit, but anytime somebody dies, there's 2 others that die right after, within like that month.
They always say that's like that's a saying, a colloquial saying, like bad things come in 3s. So like,
oh no shit.
Yeah, no, that's literally a saying. Like, yeah, it seems like I get it, man. I've experienced that as well,
So when my mom finally realized that I wasn't full of shit, this is a good one. So me, my sister, my mom, stark as shit. We're going to my grandfather's house, which is about 20, 30 minutes away. And we're going to our house. We're almost to our house. We're like maybe 3 minutes away. More like 3. We're getting around the corner, and I see this fucking orb, dude. It's like this ball. And it's in the middle of the field. It's basically, I think they used it for corn. And I thought there was somebody in the middle of the fucking field, but I just kept looking at it.
What color?
And I told my mom to stop the car.
What color was it? Just out of curiosity.
That's the crazy thing. I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
So I tell her, hey, stop the car. And she's like, why? And remember, there's no lights out here. Like, spotted fucking, maybe somebody's got one on their property. And she's like, why? And I'm like, look to your left, dude. And she looked, and she's like, what the fuck is that? And my mom doesn't really cuss.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Like, she's freaking the fuck out. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I've never seen this kind of shit before. Mm. So it's this glowing fucking ball. And it's slowly going across this fucking ranch. And you can see the floor where it's like, you can see the shine from the light around it.
It's illuminating like the ground under it.
Yeah. And you can see the grass clearly where it's moving. It wasn't that far, man. This is like half an acre away. It's not that fucking far. I can see it clear as day. And the colors in this thing, I've never seen this shit before. I worked with like crazy LED lighting and all that.
Yeah, yeah.
The only way that somebody can produce this kind of stuff back then, it wasn't possible. Nowadays, yeah. It was like a fluid light going through it. There was like crazy greens, blues, like all these weird fucking colors just mixing in. Like almost. I can't even think of the words, man. But it was weird. It was just flowing through this ball and just moving around, and it almost became aware that we were looking at it because it started moving slowly, and then it stopped, and then it hauls ass at an angle. Like it takes off into the air. And I was like, what the fuck? It was a trip and I didn't see shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe it was my imagination that I thought I saw smoke behind it. I could have been, I mean, it's been years. I don't know at this point, but so we're not even going to go with that. But we passed by that the next day going down that same road. And the same angle that I remember that fucking thing taking off, half of that fucking field, straight line, was fucking burned.
Huh.
All black, charred. And the other side was fucking good. And it was a straight fucking line across. You know how hard it would be for somebody to get a fucking straight line through dry grass or dry brush?
That's wild.
Yeah,
man. That's wild. Yeah, that was the only time you saw one of those?
Yeah, first and only time. And I was listening to this podcast called Lost Podcast on the Left, and they're talking about that. Yeah. Like, they're talking about, like, they called, some people call it ball lightning.
Yep.
Well, other people had accounts of those, and then it kind of correlates to animal mutilations.
Yeah. Well, so ball lightning is a natural phenomenon, though. Like, and it doesn't just move and then stop and then take off in another direction. Like, you know what I mean? That seemed like it had something under intelligent control, right? Like,
yeah, it was aware.
It was aware. Yeah, yeah. Ball lightning is not. It's just
yeah.
So oh, so we were saying they tie that in with what'd you say, with cattle mutilations and stuff?
Well, animal mutilations. There would have been like cattle mutilations around that area, I believe. Like, this is quite a bit of ways ago. But you're also talking about a time where people used to talk about shit like the chupacabra. That area.
Yeah.
You would hear nutty shit. But seeing believing, if I see it, it's fucking real, dude. And it happened. I'm not going to try to fucking, pick something up that's not there. So anyways, there was always weird shit happening around that property. So shortly after I saw that, going back to like animal mutilations, we ended up losing a goat, and it could have been a bunch of other shit, right? It could have been coyotes or whatnot. I mean, this thing was fucking shredded. We ended up finding the body. I mean, this thing was in pieces.
Yeah.
And then it could have been an animal for sure. It looked pretty like messy. And then the weird thing is, I thought it was our neighbor. And she was a vindictive bitch, man. She was a terrible fucking human being. She had already given us warnings about our cats. My sister had cats, right? And we thought that the neighbor got a hold of one of these and mutilated it and put it at our front door. The weird thing was that it was a baby black cat, and it was kind of cool, man. I mean, that's the first black cat I ever owned. Pretty rad. But somebody it's like they surgically or just whatever cut it open. They cut the head off, the limbs, the torso. They pulled everything out of the inside, and then they cut the tail off, and they displayed it on my front fucking door. So I show up to, or I wake up, I come out of the house. That's the first thing I see on my fucking doorstep.
Yeah.
Was my fucking cat. I went over to the neighbors to go ahead and fucking speak my piece. I'm not a nice guy. Even at that age, man, I was an asshole.
Yeah.
And, dude, the sincerity in their voice, they didn't fucking do it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it takes either a certain type of psychopath, you know what I mean? Like to do that, or something like you said, like evil and supernatural was trying to send you a message.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird, man.
Did anything else like that happen, or did anything else come of that?
No, I kind of just I left it at that.
Yeah.
I got into it with the neighbors, and I took care of did my way, but they didn't. Yeah.
But did anything else ever happen, like with any other pets or anything?
No, that was it. And the only reason I actually thought it was the neighbors was because they had already. I mean, they weren't being so nice about it, about our cats going over. They're fucking cats, dude. You know,
you can't do what they want. Yeah, you can't corral them.
So there was that, and then there was another time a friend of mine was dropping off. She was dropping me off over at that ranch, and we're almost there, dude. But I'm like about 2 gates away from my gate, and it's a little bit of distance, so we're getting there. She's dropped me off. A friend of mine, Maddie's from South Texas, and I look over to we're both going down this road, right? You can kind of see, like, it's night. You can kind of see shadows from the headlights. You know, you're passing grass and shit. But there's this one shadow that stands out above all. It looked like a dude was just kind of hanging out, like just chilling on a mailbox, and he was wearing a fucking hat. And I think you know where I'm getting at with this. He's wearing a hat and he's got a jacket on. Some people claim it's somebody called the Hat Man.
The Hat Man, yeah.
It's a fucking shadow, but we couldn't really. I mean, she didn't bring it up, and I didn't bring it up. We're just walking, and we're just fucking driving down this road, and I see this thing, and it looks like a fucking dude there with a hat. And the closer and closer we get, it seems like it disappeared into like a black mist, and it just kind of like not like a black mist, it's just like it disappeared like a normal shadow would, you know, when you're passing by. But he was a clear fucking like image. I mean, just a silhouette of a fucking man there.
Yeah.
So I asked my.
Oh, sorry. What kind of hat was it? Like a cowboy hat or a fucking?
No, like a brim hat. You know, like a hipster hat.
Yeah, hipster hat. Not a top hat though, right?
No, it's one of those hipster hats.
Okay.
Yeah, fucking.
It's one of my unnatural one. You know how everyone has irrational pet peeves. I hate when people wear top hats. I don't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I'm not a fan.
I get if you're in a full tux and you're doing something like black tie, maybe, but like you're in jeans and a fucking in a vest or something, and you're wearing a top hat. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. That's an aside. But so you see the for lack of a better term, the Hat Man, the shadow, and it was another type of shadow figure, right? It wasn't like a full being, right? It was just like it was black.
Well, it was a full like apparition, like it was the full like.
You could see a face and everything, or
no, just a silhouette. It was so dark. I mean, those things, they're darker than black.
Yeah,
they just kind of stand out at night. They stand out in the dark. That's a badass black.
Yeah. Now, did your friend see it too?
Yeah. So when we passed it, I just kind of like, I was like, did you see that? She's like, shut the fuck up. And I was like, so you saw it? Shut up, because I got to drive back that way. I was like, Okay. That's fucking words I'm gonna fucking say.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
it's gonna be that's gonna be a weird natural thing for some people just to kind of shut down with that, right? Like, oh yeah, just shut up. I don't want to talk about it. You know?
yeah, but she had already known there was things out there. She had seen stuff in the past. A lot of people had seen things on that property. But it was, I mean, shit, that whole fucking area of Texas is covered in blood, dude. Like, there's so much fucked up shit out there. What else? There was another time. This is shortly after I moved to Austin. I moved out to Austin. Fuck, man, I don't remember. Shit, this is 2008, I think. 2009, something like that. But I moved out with this one crazy fucking chick. She was just kind of, she wasn't like psycho. She wasn't loony. She was just fucking psycho. So,
okay.
Yeah. And she kind of tried to start practicing like, I don't know, fucking silly shit like Wicca or some bullshit. And then she started trying to like channel spirits and all kinds of shit. And I'm looking at her like, I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
And you don't want any part of it. So, she started doing stupid shit in the house. And then I started kind of looking into like what she was doing. And then it was this feeling like I was getting into like what she was doing. Well, she started seeing shit around the house. And I remember this one night, I went for a walk. She calls me on the phone, scared shitless. And she's like, baby, like freaked the fuck out. She had seen something looking at her from the restroom. Like this creepy fucking, I guess she claimed as a demon. And I did that same move that I did with my buddy. And she's like, oh my God, you've seen it. And I was like, that's kind of when I started realizing that maybe this thing's just attached to me.
Yeah.
Because other people have seen it. And the weird thing is that I think it got brought in through I think it got brought in through like this old vanity from the 1800s that had a marble top. It was hand carved wood. I mean, the thing was gorgeous. It was a French made vanity, and you know, people they fall in love with themselves, you know. And back at that time, I mean, beauty and everything, you know, all they want to do is get fucking married and have kids and all that shit, and that's all fine and all that. But people fall in love with themselves, and then I feel like maybe that person like got trapped, or maybe they felt like they were close to this one object, so they stayed with it. But I remember any time I would pass by this fucking thing, give it day or night, it always felt like something was looking at me from the mirror. And I was so scared to fucking look at it.
And was that vanity, that was in the Austin house or the old ranch house?
That was in the Austin house.
Okay.
So whatever's been around has kind of just followed me.
Okay.
And it's not good. I try not to like feed into it, and I try not to like, you know, I used to go to like to scary fucking places and haunted houses and like cemeteries and try to see if there was anything there, and if I felt anything. And a lot of the times it was peaceful. I mean, you're not going to find anything in a cemetery. I mean, you might see some shit, but I don't know. I mean, the places that I used to go to were like scenes of violent crimes, murders, all kinds of stuff. So I would go around those areas, and you could feel some shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and certain places,
no one really dies in the cemetery. Usually, that's like where people put to rest, right? So it's like if weird shit goes on, it's usually where there was trauma or some kind of attachment, you know. So I was just talking about that with someone the other day. It was like, never get any weird vibes from a cemetery other than it just looks weird at night. You know what I mean? But
no, I've been to some like sites of like some serious murders, and you're like, oh shit, like you can feel it, dude, and it's heavy. Like it gets fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
You wanna roll up to the Lizzie Borden house someday? I mean, it's like 15 minutes from you.
Yeah, I don't even think it's 15 minutes. Absolutely, man. Been meaning to do that. You know what I mean? We should do that. Do a set it up with them so that we could do like a live podcast or something from the Lizzie Borden house. Get some people that like know the well versed in the history of everything. But yeah. You come out, man. We'll do that. Also, we can go to the on the border of Rhode Island and Connecticut. There's the Conjuring house. You can go there and stay there as well. And
you can stay.
You can stay there, yeah. And that one's really supposed to be really fucked up.
No shit.
We were going to try
the Lizzie Borden house is a bed and breakfast.
It is, yeah. And the Conjuring house, I know they used to let you stay there or camp out, or like you could kind of like hire it to like so that you could do investigations there. You could stay in the house. I think there's a new owner, but allegedly you still can. Like they're setting it up now, so I'll let you know. We'll talk offline about that because we were talking about maybe doing an M4 over there. Just like,
oh shit!
but yeah, we'll figure out something, right? But yeah, dude, I mean, I don't know. Was there anything else major that we didn't hit on? I remember a lot of these stories you telling me, but has anything happened recently with you, like? And if tomorrow I'll probably get a call from you, be like, motherfucker, I was talking about this shit. Now motherfucker was in the bathroom peeping at me again.
It's weird too, because I don't have that. Usually when I'm talking about it, there's a sense of excitement that I go through, and I get really excited about things.
Yeah.
But I mean, I haven't seen shit in a while, but that's because I choose to kind of block things out.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure. I've stayed in so many fucking hotels this past 2 years that I'm sure there's been some kind of fucking murder or death somewhere.
Yeah.
And if I open up myself to it, I'm pretty sure I could, feel it. But I mean, fuck, man. It's crazy, dude. Okay, so there's this other time, and this kind of solidifies like things following me. So I'm over at my friend Liz's house. My mother kicked me out. I was like 16, trying to finish high school. Or 17, and we never saw eye to eye. So I ended up going to live with my friend Liz, right? And there's this one night, and I was like, "Hey, man, there's some fucking dark, evil shit in that room that I'm staying in. Like, it's a nasty fucking feeling, dude. My best fucking art came out of that room. My best fucking music came out of that room. It was this really heavy, depressed fucking feeling. It was the nastiest shit I ever felt, but it came from that time in my life. Like came out of that room. And I guess somebody had died in that area. But she told me, I always kind of had a weird feeling about it because I used to sleep in that room. Well, this is what my friend's telling me. She's like, I used to sleep in that room, and I ended up moving out to the other room because I always felt something weird out of that room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, gee, thanks.
Thanks for the heads up. Yeah.
So here I come, right? Fucking. So.
Did you see anything, or was it just feelings?
No, it was just feeling, but it was. Oh shit! I'll tell you about this one. Freaked my fucking roommates out, but I told her, hey, whatever it is getting closer to your door. And she's like, how do you know? And I'm like, I show her my arm, my goosebumps. The closer it gets, I can feel it just fucking like going through my body, and the door opened.
As you were getting goosebumps?
Yeah, it got stronger. That's how I know it's getting good, man. It's like, all right, something's gonna fucking happen. It's fucked up. So
it's almost like you felt it kind of building up energy to manifest to open the door.
Dude. Yeah, the closer it gets, it's like it's.
Was there a temperature change or anything?
You feel the temperature sometimes, I'm sure, in that room. And the other room, it just kind of seemed like it was colder in the rest of the house.
Gotcha.
Yeah, definitely that room. The other time, it was fucking funny. Nobody would dorm with me back in college. So I had this real hardcore Christian fucking dude. He used to listen to Metallica, got away from it because he's like, oh, the devil's in that music and this and that. And I was like, all right, cool. Fucking right on. And he was a part of the church band, just always preaching the book or whatnot. I don't care. That's his business, not mine.
Yeah.
So I was talking to this friend of mine. Anyways, before this one, it was the same dorm room. I had two roommates on the other side, and I had one roommate that lived in my section. Right, same guy, church guy. We're watching the Expendables on at the time. I had set up a fucking projector on my wall, right? And we're watching the Expendables. We're fucking like just chilling out, having a good time. And then my door opened. And I was like, the fuck? So I go out and I was like, what's up, dude? So my roommate, he kind of looked at me like confused. And I'm like, yo, who opened up the door? Like, I'll let all the fucking light in. He's like, dude, a shadow just kind of moved hauling ass to your room right now. I was like, what do you mean a shadow? He's like, yeah, a fucking shadow just moved across the room and I saw it from the corner of my eye. And then you come out saying your door opened. And I was like, all right, whatever, dude. So I just closed the fucking door. I was like, whatever. So I told a friend of mine that. And then she starts getting an argument with me about demons and all this shit. She started going down the Bible shit too. And I was like, oh, okay. Fucking, I guess everybody's getting out of being an evil motherfucker. Everybody's retiring. So she's like, oh, demons are real and this and that. And I'm talking to her and I'm like, look, I've seen some shit before, but they ain't fucking demons, man. Like, demons, that's a bunch of horse shit. So I'm talking to her about this. I'm outside our dorm and I come back inside. I take a shower. Now, the bottom of these doors, there's a crack. You can see light piercing through, right? So I just had this intense conversation with a friend of mine. My goosebumps are rising. I guess I'm promoting like a bad energy. He ends up, we end up hanging up the phone. I'm feeling like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, I kind of just schooled you, son. So I go inside. I jump in the shower. Like I'm saying, you can see the light coming through the bottom of the door. And apparently my roommate had said, oh, I'm moving out. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's fine. He's like, last night, there was something over my bed and it was over me. And he was that whole bullshit about sleep paralysis through like an entity. He said, while you were in the shower, was holding me down.
Wow.
And I was like, all right, I get to put both beds together now. Yeah. I was like, more room for me. I don't really care. But after that, the whole thing went to the college about how I was some kind of satanic fucking dude. It's like, whatever. I mean,
but the thing never interacted with you like that. It never like.
I never. Other people, yes. Me, I mean, I seen things, but I never
held you down or anything, or attacked you, or in any way.
The weirdest fucking thing I'd ever felt was where it felt like it was sucking something out of me. But my real father, apparently it's something called a brujo. My real father's dad, it's something called a brujo. It's like I don't know if it's like a medicine man or a witch doctor or some shit, but apparently my dad's father was some evil fucking dude, and my mother disliked my father very much, and I looked just like him, so she never liked me either. So maybe that's why I used to get my ass beat. But I never heard anything good come out of that side of the family. But I had heard that my my dad's dad was a brujo, and that's, they basically promote the dark side or whatever. But that might be, if there's any merit to any of that stuff, maybe that's why I've seen shit my entire life. But I have to be open to it to actually, I guess, bring in that energy and to kind of let it play back and forth. Because the only time that I can actually see things or feel things around me is if I play with it. You have to. I don't know if the term's conjure, but you have to work with it. And I got good I got good at doing it growing up. And people would see shit. Maybe, I don't know. I was a kid. I was stupid.
Yeah.
But there was an energy there that.
But how did you know how to work with that? Like, was it just something inside you that you just fucking around? Like you knew how to work with it?
I guess so. Like, it was just like,
you didn't know your grandfather, right? Or did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. I only knew my father for. I think I'd only been around him for like 5 minutes. My real father.
Yeah.
I never knew him that well.
Wow. Yeah, but that definitely could be a reason why you're around. Those things are around you, man. It could, like, a generational thing, like like those things just run around your bloodline, or maybe,
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely been something I've wanted to talk to with our one of the members of our family. They so I'm Pan Apache, but so we have a member of our family that happens to be like, he's kind of like not only like the council member, but like the high council, but he's also like I guess you would say the like the pastor or whatever, somebody that you can actually talk to about this kind of stuff. Because like the Navajos, the Dene, they have the skinwalkers. So I don't know if it's something to do with like being a part of a tribe too, that maybe like older things tend to follow you, like maybe a generational curse or some shit. But it's definitely fucking scary, because if I open myself to it, it gets from bad to worse quick.
Yeah.
And other people can see that shit.
Yeah, and if you talk to him and he tells you about that, man, obviously let me know what that stuff is, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it'd be interesting to see what his take would be on that, like coming from, a cultural and ancestral background, what that explanation would be. But yeah, dude, I definitely appreciate you coming on tonight. We're almost at an hour here. Was anything else big? But you hit on so much stuff, and then you wait to the fucking last 2 minutes to say, yeah, my grandfather was a brujo. And fucking, you want to bring that? Yeah, of course, it's gonna tie a lot of shit together, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking motherfucker.
I forgot about that, but
yeah. And you know what's funny is I remember you telling me that, and then like I totally blanked out on it too, but I'm like, I wonder why things are following fucking dude around. You know what I mean? And then it's like, oh, well, that could definitely be a reason, man. You know what I mean? Like something.
Yeah, dude, we definitely had a whole fucking podcast outside the fucking shop when I was out there last, or what, 2 years ago, a year ago.
Well, you've been out here a few times. But
like time, when we were.
Oh, when we recorded.
When we were doing the podcast, we were just hanging outside, basically doing a whole fucking podcast.
That's how it always goes, dude. Like there's always the podcast before the podcast, and then the podcast after the podcast. You know what I mean? Like
it's like you almost have to surprise everybody so you can do that, because it's like trying to imitate like the excitement that happens between two people just naturally.
Yeah. I know, and that's why sometimes it's weird to re-talk about things we've already talked about. But like the way I'm looking at it is like there's a lot of people listening that never heard any of this, right? So it's like, but yeah, like you said, it's like the first time you're telling me about it, you're like super excited and aggro and fucking animated and stuff. But yeah, but dude, thanks for coming on, man. Let me shut this off. But to anyone listening, I am going to do more of these down the road. So if you have any weird stories, with cryptids or any kind of paranormal thing or aliens or whatever, demons, non-human intelligence, ghosts, whatever, hit me up, bigtruthpodcast@gmail.com or Instagram @bigtruth. Shoot me a message and we'll talk about it. And if you got some good stories, we will get you on the show. Dude, thanks. I'm not gonna hang up, but I'm just gonna shut the recording off here.
Right on. Yeah.